Top 5 Miami anthems.
Top 5 Miami anthem. Anything from Trick Daddy.
Yeah, but which one?
I mean, too many. It's
Motherfucker wanna know why?
That one.
That one too. Yeah, but the number one is motherfucker wanna know why?
That's my favorite. That's my favorite.
Yeah, that's on Mount Rushmore.
But
Ain't my motherfucker there?
hold on.
That's Mount Rushmore.
Can't forget Uncle Luke.
Any one of them.
Anyone. Birthday, all them. And then, of course, Rose
Doodle Brown.
Rose Hustlin.
Doodle Brown is in fucking...
Rose Hustlin. And then...
Rose Hustlin is...
I mean, it's
Hustling.
It's more than top 5.
Don't gotta have something on Rushmore.
Money. But hold on. DJ Khaled, I'm so hood.
Rushmore.
I'm so
DJ Khaled, born and raised.
Rushmore.
I
get
raised.
Yo, Kiss.
Put him up.
Yo, Kiss, you know I'm humble, but I'm very confident. See, people get humble and confident confused. I'm humble. Because every day I pray. Every day I'm giving thanks. With the camera on and when it's off.
God is the greatest.
God is the greatest.
God is the
greatest. And that's what I'm this is real life. But I'm confident. Yo, Kiss, Crack. Ain't nobody ever do it like a DJ Khaled. Yo,
break that down to us, the catalog.
Album. My catalog is several greatest hits. Not one greatest hits, several different parts of greatest hits. I could talk to you hours and hours about anthems that we all was a part of, grew up on, or a time marker in their life. Don't get it twisted. This DJ Khaled, my confidence level not only is at a high level, it's facts. It's different when it's at a high level and it's facts. God, my humbleness, all glory to God.
That's it.
Alam of God. You know, God want me.
What does Alam of God mean?
Alam in Arabic means world. Alam means world. World of God. This is world of God. The reason why I named my album Alam of God, not only is my son named Alam of God, you know, I thought about it coming off of God did. I said, man, you know what? I had to remind people not only they didn't believe in us that God did, and I felt like when I said that, it resonated with the world and they overstood what I was saying. That's why that song was so impactful. And the album was impactful. 5 nominations on the Grammys. We ain't win one, but we won in real life. And God willing, we'll win one.
Because somebody, you know, we brought up top 5 DJs, and I'm sorry, because my brother is so wealthy, you know, I could hire a DJ.
Should I throw this down or no?
You could throw it down. No, Khaled throwing the flag.
I don't know. When he starts saying sorry and shit like that,
because
should I throw in the flag?
Yeah, Khaled.
Should I throw it in Nella? What else should I throw?
Because
your kids, that's what you're doing. Like
I'm gonna say something we usually don't do, talk behind the scenes. But Khaled tore my ear off because when I said top 5 DJs, he was like, yo, I'm a DJ, a real DJ that rip. And nobody knows more than me how much Khaled rips down the show, but he's so rich, right? So I'm like a DJ I can hire. I can't hire Khaled. And so, but I caught backlash from other DJs. They were like, no, Khaled is a real DJ. You need to include him. Who's your top 5 DJs of all time?
Man.
No politics.
Wow.
Who do you enjoy?
I would say Kid Capri, Funk Master Flex, Clark Kent.
Wow.
And the reason why I say it, first of all, those 3 are some of the greatest DJs. But I have a personal stories with all 3 of them. You know what I'm saying? Because I looked up to them as an idol. You know what I'm saying? So definitely Kid Capri, Funk Flex, Clark Kent. I have amazing stories with all of them. And then I would have to say Premier,
Mm.
And I would have to say, it's crazy because like, I want to throw like a certain mixtape DJ out there. There was so many at that time that I loved. So it was like SNS, Clue, and it was like Ron G, Doo-Wop, and it was like, but I just remember like SNS premiering Onyx, This Is the Way We Walk in New York. You remember that Onyx song?
Wow.
I remember him premiering that on a tape.
Onyx changed my life.
No, I'm talking about that particular song. If you go back to that tape, the way he premiered that and his voice. So like SNS started turning into like the street. You know, that's when when Jigga and Pac and Biggie started coming. So the music and DJ started changing, and you started seeing the street come out of it. You know, you had your boom bap and you had your Before I Let Go, and then Top Billin' and the Eric B for President. But then when SNS came, he started coming with like, This Is the Way We Walk in New York. You know, like, you know, it just started getting gangster. You know, am I lying?
Yes, Onyx changed my whole career.
So that last one is so many, I can't particularly name it, but it's so many. Cause even like the Double R mixtape with the blends.
Ooh.
Remember that?
Chibo the Pro,
Chibo the Pro, Double R. Remember that
Ted
tape?
Smooth Brothers.
Ted Smooth. Remember all those tapes?
But them niggas had something going.
They had shit.
That Chibo the Pro, Double R, that was crazy. Rest in peace, my brother.
But then you had like a Jam Master Jay that was so legendary. Then you had a DJ Scratch. So the fifth one is always fucked up for me. Because you had a Scratch that was cutting Hoo-Ha, Public Enemy on EPMD records. You know, shit that I'm like, what the fuck? Right? You know, it's so many. Then you had Terminator X on Rebel As a Pause. You know, seeing that it's so much shit. So that fifth one is tough for me. Because it's just like, you know, I really love it. But you know, Joe, I noticed you tell a lot of stories, but you don't tell them some of them DJ Khaled stories of Khaled coming up in the club and demolishing the fucking place.
Listen, I know that I used to fight BMF in Miami trying to get in your club. Like we used to be online trying to bum rush because there was this club out here. What was the club? Amnesia?
I mean, we had Amnesia.
What was the club that was outdoor and then you had the room?
And we had Club Crave that got crazy too.
Yeah, I know, but you had you had a room in there.
Yeah, that was
at 3 in the morning.
Down the whole room. When I played Young Jeezy, I'm one of the first to play Young Jeezy. Ask Jeezy. I never forget the whole BMF thing and Amnesia locked the whole club down. And Young Jeezy, before he was Young Jeezy, and Fab was in the club with him too. And Meech and everybody in the club, the whole place. I'll never forget because my room was like, you had to pay a lot of money to get in that room. And I remember.
So let's explain that. It was a big club and Calle had a room. And everybody knew at 2 in the morning, go to Khaled's room, he's going to start DJing. At that point, remember Wolf, rest in peace, everybody you know from everywhere in America was trying to get in that room. And it was BMF at their prime. I never forget you playing. Hustling.
Hustling for 1 hour straight.
Hours.
On that wall.
Kiss, what'd you say?
Banging.
Hours.
I played Hustling hours on the radio and Hustling hours in the club for hours, one record. That Rick Ross
Hustling.
I never forget, but I remember Jeezy and the whole BMF being at Club Privé and they hand me a vinyl, a white label, and it was Jeezy. I don't know who Jeezy was at that time. But I think Fab was there and it was like Meech, whoever. These are my peoples. They always showed me love and they supported all my parties.
No doubt.
And they're like, yo, I want you to play this vinyl. You know, this is when vinyl
still around.
Without a question, these people always show me love. They come to all my parties. I ain't even listen to it. I went threw it on. When I tell you the whole place exploded.
Off one play.
The first 10 seconds of the record, the place exploded. I played a Jeezy record, exploded. And then Jeezy came to the DJ booth, showing me love. And he grabbed the mic and he jumped on top of the bar, and started performing that shit. And Fab started performing. And, ever since that day, me and Gigi had a relationship. But it's just, back in them days, we ain't have the Instagram and Twitter and all that shit. So it was about you going city to city, but it was also about
building your relationship.
Building a relationship, but making these moments that people would never forget.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what hip hop is about, though.
Y'all remember being at a club, Puerto Rican Parade in New York City. Joe took me there. I don't know what club it was, but the VIP was glass. They had like a glass, all glass. And we all in there, Big Pun and Mobb Deep is performing. Prodigy, ripping it down, Kiss. Like, I'm talking about people hanging off the speaker. And then Joe and Pun come out of nowhere and perform Twins. And I'm the little kid right there by the speaker just watching this shit. And I'm like, what the fuck is this? I'm watching Prodigy, Mobb Deep, Big Pun, Joey Crack, Pun pulling up in what was that Benz? What was it?
500.
Like one of them big fat Benz, the Benz, the kitchen.
They got an interview where he go, which one? Oh, that's the gray one.
That Benz.
Yo, they said, nah.
Yo, I'm in there. I'm on the side hanging off a speaker, watching Prodigy and Mobb Deep Havoc performing Shook Ones, and then Joey cracking them coming out the Twins.
That's great. That was it.
Yo, check this out.